So yesterday I told you guys to, create the temporary views and then, compare the data. Okay. So what happens, guys? Anyone just tried this one? Yes or no, guys? No one has tried? Okay, no problem. But guys, you should try the things, then only you will, learn. So that is what I can, tell you. Okay. So you guys, should, at least give a try. Okay. What is happening and what we are doing. Okay. Because these things are, not that much, simple. Okay. So guys, what I did is now, let me just, show you. This is a, source data frame. This is a, target data frame. So I told you that we can use, guys, temp views to, use the sequels. So what I did is that this is the source data frame. This is the target data frame. So source data frame dot create or replace temp view. So we're creating a, temporary view, which is similar to, guys, table. So what is happening here? The name I have given is, employee source. For the target data frame, I'm rating, create or replace temp view. So the view name is employee target. Now what is happening is that we are using as spark.sql, and then we are using the simple select query, select count star from source dot collect 00, because we have to invoke any Spark application with collect count and show this kind of methods, so that it can call the program from the executor to the driver. So we'll use this collect, which will give the result in the form of 0, and from this this is the first record in that first column value. So what, let's suppose there are 14 records, so we'll get the output as 14 here. Similarly, for target count, we'll get the target count as 14 here. And if we print, we'll get the source and target count 14. This is for, guys, data comparison. And let's suppose I want to validate the, this is the count validation. Let's suppose I want to validate the data. Source minus target, spark.sql, select star from source, accept all, select star from target. Target minus source, spark.sql, select star from target, accept, and select star from, source. You can use, guys, accept or accept all. Accept will remove the duplicates and then compare, and accept all will, if I write here accept all, then it will, what it will do is that it will, include the duplicates and then try to give the differences. So we can see the source and target differences, and then I have put a union between, source minus target and target minus source, and you can see the mismatched zone. And let's suppose, guys, if the mismatched count is 0 and source count and target count is matching, that means data is matching, else data is, not matching. This is one way I have written. If you go to, guys, SQL executors, let's suppose I was in a Databricks, then, directly we could have written, select a star from source, except select a star from target, select a star from, target, except select a star from, source. So Databricks and all, directly, SQLs can be, guys, written in Databricks. So this is what, guys, you can create into a temporary view, and, you can use the comparison. And this is how we can, collect the data. So now, guys, if you have any, doubts, you can just, ask me, tell me. First of all, guys, you're not trying the assignments. It's very difficult, Tell me, any doubt? Let us
Yes,
just
for the
execute.
collections, if you are having more than one field, then what are then if the results having more than one column, then what we have to put under the collect?
Well, so if we have to, specify a particular, value, then we have to, specify, let's suppose from the second record, first column, then I'll put this 2 and this I will 1. And from the first record, if I want third column, then I will write here 3. So whatever records we want, guys, we can just, keep it just right here, except let me just execute this. So based on our, understanding, we have to write this, collect. Again, I will teach you collect if you are, having the problem of collect. As of now, these are giving the actual, count. So I will show
Okay.
you the example of collect, and then I will show you. So guys, so we got a data mismatch. I told you, there's a purposely I have kept this data mismatch. So this is the source and target count is matching, but here there's a data is employee number is 752. Here there's data 7521, and this is the whole mismatch. So mismatch is found. See this. Are you understanding, guys, how we are, validating the data? I told you using Pyspark. I told you using, temp view. So anyways, guys, we can use. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Tell me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now if someone tell you guys here, uh, now you have to, compare the data. So can you, just, write a query, code, Pyspark code, all of you try to validate the data between source and target. Let's suppose the source data frame is don't create the source data frame. This is a source data frame. This is a target data frame. So I want you guys to, give me data validation code. All of you try. Source minus target, target minus source, and put a union between them. Write down this code. Try, guys. Fast. This is the main code, any validation. Yes, do you remember how I have used the except all yesterday? Do you remember? This is the source data frame, and then you have to use guys, except all target data frame, and then you have to get it in, let's suppose in one particular, source minus target data frame. Similarly, you can take target minus source, and then you can take the target data frame dot accept all source data frame, and you can put a union between them, and you can see the result. This much code, how much time you are taking? This is the main code, everywhere you will attend the interview, they will tell, let's suppose, the source is a file and target is a database compare. So you have a specific code, right? Spark.read.format. The format for a database, it is JDBC dot load. And then what will happen? A data frame will be created for the database. A data frame will be created for, file. So now I'm not telling you to create the data frame. Data frame is already created. Let us assume it. Now I'm telling you how will you validate the data. Can you use accept all and write the code? Mukesh, have you written? Are you trying?
Yes, sir, I'm trying, sir.
These are basic codes, guys. I want all of you to write. No one did the assignment. This is the way you are proceeding. Validation of source and target. Let's suppose we have like this. Okay, the two data frame. One is source data frame and one is target data frame. Okay, so let us just start. This is, shows data frame. This is target data frame. Let me just give a space between them so that you can see. Okay. So data frame source dot show. Let us just see the star source data frame. This is target data frame, target data frame. See the data of target data frame. This is, shown. This is source data frame, and this is, guys, target data frame. Now you have to compare the data between them. One data is not matching. This is, 752 is here. Yeah, we have written purposely 7521 so that we can, get these mismatches. What about Bhuvneshwari, Chitra, Gitanjali? What are you guys? What you three are doing? Is it done? Rupa, Prerna, is it done? Sumati?
Trying, sir.
Source minus target, how you get? Tell me. I cannot give you that much time. Source minus target is what? Tell me. Let's suppose there is a, source data frame. Dot what we have to write here? Tell me.
Sir,
Except all. Yes or no? Select this except all, and what I will write here? Tell me. Which
DF.
data frame target? So is it very difficult, guys, to write this code? And then tell me target minus source. What is the code I told you? First, we will take which data frame? Target data frame. Yes or no? Dot what? Tell me.
Except all.
Then which is the data
Yes.
frame?
Source.
Source data frame. Yes or no? Now, both of them, let's suppose I want to get the mismatches. Okay. I want to see the mismatch. So can I put a, union between them? But I can do source minus target dot union. And then I can write, target minus, source. And then I can see that, guys. I can write here, mismatch dot, mismatch dot show. So is it very difficult code, guys? I'm not able to understand why you are now taking so much time. This is the mismatches we are getting, yes or no? If I wanted to see the columns, how can I get that? Can you tell me? What will write here? With column. Let's suppose, column name. This column name I'm taking as data frame. Data from is coming. Now, let's suppose I want to give a, constant value. For that, I have to give this column, method, and then lit for a constant value. You can write, guys, let's suppose it is coming from source. So you can write source. And similarly, guys, here also you can write with column and the column name if you want. So column name is, let's suppose you want data from. This is the column name, and expression is nothing but, let's suppose I want, a constant value. So I will write here column and then lit. And then let's suppose it's coming from target. Let us just, guys, try this, code. This is what, yesterday also I showed you guys. Do you remember? Yes or no? Who has written this code? At least Rupa has, tried. Yes or no, guys? So, guys, this kind of codes, no, you should be, very, very, be prompt for that. Yes or no? Because, this is, something, guys, which I want you guys to be, very, very, yes or no, guys? I want you to be very, very unique in this, this kind of, things. You should be, guys, very, 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 very. This call is not required. Yeah. Okay, you just, let it be like this. Because in this kind of, codes, you should be very, very, you should know this kind of codes. You should not think on this kind of code, this kind of data validation codes and all. There's very, very, common code, and everywhere they will not tell you to validate the count because they know you will write dfs.count, dft.count, and then if source data frame count equals to target data frame count, it's match, else it is, mismatched. So they will tell you like this. Can you tell me the data validation? So this is what you have to remember. Source data frame, except all, target data frame. And let's suppose I want to add a column. So I have used with column. The column name I want to give is data from. And that this data is coming from source only. So I wanted to give this source. So I'm using this lit. I'm writing a source. Similarly, target minus source, the data which is only present in target, not present in source. So target data frame, except all source, and then with column, one column is added whose name is, data, from. and the constant value here is target. Yes or no, guys? Now are you clear? Guys, tell me yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes or no, guys? Yes. So now, after this, guys, let us just, proceed with, sorting of the data in a data frame. So df.order by column name dot show. This will, sort the data. df.sort column name in double quotation dot show. This will also sort the data. This is how, guys, we sort the data, df dot, order by in SQL we use what, guys? df dot order by, yes or no? If you remember SQL, how we are, sorting the data. Let's suppose, let me just, remove all this, things. Let us take only one data frame. Let us just take this one, data frame. Let me just name this as data frame. Okay. So now what is happening, guys? I want to sort the data. So what is the query written in in SQL? Do you remember? Let's suppose there's a employee table. Select the star from employee. Okay. And I want to sort the data, guys, in ascending order of salary. Then what is the code written? Can you tell me? Select star from
Select
employee.
star from employee, order by ASC.
Sal, ASC or DSC, right? ASC is by default. Yes or no? That if
Yeah.
we write order by Sal also, it will be sorting in ascending order. If but for descending, we have to write what? DSC.
DESC.
Yes or no? Do you remember this one? Yes or no, guys? This is how we sort based on the ascending or descending order of salary. This is, guys, in SQL. So here also same thing. The data frame, order by, column name, but here it is coming in double quotation, and we have to use this, method called as show. Can you see? Here we are not using double quotation, order by Sal DSC. Here we are using, Sal in, double quotation, and then we are seeing the data is getting sorted or not. Let us just execute this one. Somewhat, guys, similar to, SQL, but again, the syntax are different. We have to be very, very, careful about the syntax. Can you see this? It is, sorted based on the salary.
Yeah.
Similarly, guys, now let's suppose I want, to sort in descending order. So what I will do is that, I will use this one, df.order by, and then, because ascending is, something, by default. Let's suppose I don't write here, I write here order by Sal. Then also it will sort in, ascending order. This is, by default. It will, sort in ascending order. I don't have to specify this ASC keyword here. But for DSC, we have to specifically, specify. So order by, then DSC, this keyword, and the particular column name. Let's suppose the column name is, salary. So I can write here salary. And this will, guys, sort the data in descending order. Let it, sort. Let it sort. This is also using call method. This is, guys, sorted in descending order. This is sorted in ascending order. Using, call method. So call, and this, guys, column name. This is also a way. This is, see, we are writing here DSC method here. After this column, we are writing this one. This is also a way to, sort in descending order. Similarly, guys, there will be, sorting of, multiple, columns. So order by, ASC column 1, comma DESC column 2 dot show, and order by call column 1 dot ASC, comma call column 2 dot DSC show. This is how, guys, we sort, multiple, columns. How we sort in, SQL multiple columns, and how the sorting is happening in, SQL. Can you tell me? Sorting of multiple columns. Let's suppose, guys, you want to sort the, salary in ascending order and department number in descending order. So what will be the code?
By cell, after by cell,
Hmm.
comma, then department number descending.
Let's start from MP. Tell me, order by what?
Order by cell,
Hmm.
comma,
Hmm.
department number
Hmm.
descending, department number.
So how the sorting will happen now?
First, it will sort the salary in the ascending order,
Okay.
and then after that, the department number in descending.
So how if it sort is in ascending order, then it will sort in descending order. How guys, multiple column sorting happens? Does anyone knows? Let's say suppose I write here, one more column. Let's suppose I write, job descending order. Okay. And how the sorting will happen? All of you have learned SQL, right? How the sorting happens for multiple columns? The basics are not, up to the mark. The salary, see, whenever there's a multiple, columns for the sorting, sorting is done based on the first column. Always remember, sorting is done based on the first column. Only and only if the value in the first column is equal, then we will move for the sorting in second column and so on. So on means what, guys? If value is, same in, first column and second column, then sorting will be done based on what? Sorting will be done based on what, guys? Based on third column. Yes or no? Are you able to, let me just, write down this in a notepad. So guys, this is guys, the way to, sort the data. Sorting is always done based on the first column. Okay. Let's suppose guys, there are three columns. Okay. So let me just, take a column department number, which is having, value, let's suppose 10 and value is there, again, a value is there 10 and then value is 20. And then guys, the value is, 30. And there's a column called as, salary, where the value is here is the value is, 1000. And here, again, the salary is, 1000. Here the value is, 2000. And here the value is, 3000. And then guys, there's again a, column called as, let's suppose, employee number. Okay. Let's suppose sorting is done in this way, employee number. Okay. And here the employee number is 1. And here the employee number is 2, employee number 3, and employee number 4. So now how is the sorting? The query is, query is, let's suppose select a star from, EMP where, department number is in descending order. Department number. So what we'll do is order by department number is in descending order, comma, salary is in, ascending order, comma, employee number is in, descending order. So this is my, query. So all the three columns I am doing the multiple, sorting. So now how we will, sort. So what we will do is that always sorting is done based on the first column. Yes or no, guys? First, it will focus on this particular column. So how is the data? Here we want to sort it in descending order. So how it will be sorting? First it will come what, guys? Tell me everyone. First it will come what? 30. Then it will come what? 20. Then it will come what? 10. And then it will come what, guys? 10. Yes or no? This is the sorting order, descending order, department number. Now, this is a unique value. So we will not, move to the next column because this is a unique value. This is also a unique value. For this also, we will not move to these two columns. But these two are, guys, duplicated values, the same value. Then we will move. Now the sorting will move to the next column. Only for which values, guys? Only for which values? These two values. Do you guys agree with me? Now for these two values, what is happening, guys? Salary should be in ascending order. So now come to here. Salary is, guys, ascending order. Now here also 1000. And here also, guys, 1000. Yes or no? So now what will happen? For this one, there's no change. This 30 will remain 30. This 20 will remain 20 because these are, unique values. Again, it is duplicated, guys. Again, it is duplicated. Then it will move to which column? We'll move to the third column. Yes or no, guys? In which order? Employee number, descending order. Employee number, descending order. So now what will happen? First, which record will come? Can someone tell me which record will come? Fourth record will come.
4,
Then it will come what, guys? Third
3,
record.
Third record.
Then it will come, guys, 30. Then it will
30.
come 20. Do you guys agree with me? Are you understanding? Sorting for multiple columns are done based on the first column unless and until the values are same. If the values are same, we will move to the second column. And if the values are again same in the second column, we will move to the third column. If again the values are same in the third column, we'll move to the fourth column and so on. But once we get unique values, no need to move. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear now? Sorting of multiple columns.
Yeah.
Tell me, guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So now, guys, this is how, the sorting will happen here. So how the sorting will happen, guys, here? Here, the sorting priority will be what? Salary. Yes or no, guys? And then, department number, if let's suppose the salaries are same, then it will be based on department number. Let's suppose department number is same, then it will be based on the job. Yes or no, guys? Let us just execute this. So now see here, this is what first, it is sorting in the salary wise. Now here the salaries are same, then it will be sorting based on what? Department number. This is the department number. Department number is same. Then it will be based on the job in descending order. So come here, job is also, same only. Yes or no, guys? So let's suppose there was another, value, then it would have, let's suppose there were unique values here, then it would have, sorted based on that. Let's suppose I write here, comma, employee number, employee name, e-name, in descending order. Then it would have gone to guys, which record, guys? Fourth record, yes or no? See here, now what is happening? First, the salaries are same. Go to department number is same. Go to, job is also same. Go to what, guys? E-name in descending order. So first Scott will come, then Ford will come. Are you guys clear? Tell me.
Yeah.
Are you getting the clarity, guys? Sorting is done based on the first column. Only and only the value is same, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth, so on and so forth. So guys, this is what, guys, we are going to, sort, multiple, columns. Let's suppose order by, a column. This is nothing but the salary in ascending order. Column, department number in descending order. So we have written a method ASC. Here we have written a method DESC, and we're trying to, sort the data. Let it get, sorted. Yes or no, guys? Column in ascending order and then department number in descending order. Are you able to understand, guys? Yes or no? This is, sorting of multiple columns. Just, we have to remember order by, we have to give a method called as call. Okay. Call is a, function, call function is very, very, important function because, to work on any particular, column, we have to use, guys, this call function. So call is used to, refer to the existing column in a data frame so that, we can apply any transformation or expression in that. So the syntax is, guys, call, and then in the bracket, you have to give the column name in double quotation to apply any, syntax, any expression in that. You have to write call in small letters, call, and then, here you have to give the, column name, okay, in double quotation. But this is very important. It should be in double quotation. So we can, do any, guys, transformation or expression on it for any column. If we want to do any transformation or we want to do any, expression in that transformation we want to do, then we can go for with the call method. So that is what we have written call. This particular column will be in double quotation, and the transformation we are doing is nothing but, guys, ascending order. So we have written ASC dot ASC. Similarly, comma, call, and this particular column in double quotation dot DSC. So this will be sorted in descending order. First column in ascending and next in descending. So this guy's, sorting of multiple, column. So another, guys, there are a lot of, ways to, sort. So this is also a way. So let us just learn, guys, all the ways so that, we don't, get confused. So this is one way, guys, Here, df.order by, and then that particular data frame, and then you can select that particular column dot asc, and again data frame that particular column, and then dsc method. This is one way. There's one more method using f. So this is one method using f. So I have told you yesterday, f is if we import the functions, so we can use f dot the method name. Let's suppose the method name is call, and then particular salary, the particular column in double quotation dot asc, comma f dot that particular method is nothing but call, and then guys department number, that column in double quotation DSC. This is also a way. So all these methods are nothing but shorting for multiple columns, and we will be guys using these things for sorting. So this is guys the sorting for multiple columns. One way I have told you using is directly this call and this column name in double quotation. One way is using this data frame name and the column name and dot whatever the method is there, and another way is guys using f for dot and the call, and then again similarly the column name dot asc or dsc. These are guys ways to sort the data. Why I'm teaching you every way? So that some people get confused. Let's suppose f dot call someone has used, so you should be able to understand. This time we are not importing this call method separately, so we have imported it as a function, so we are using f dot call. So f dot call is it is used from Pyspark.sql module. When we import function as f, that time we'll use f dot call. If we are importing call directly, then we don't need to let's suppose from Pyspark.sql function I've imported star. You can import any method. Let's suppose you want to import this call, so you can write here call. So you star means all the functions. I don't want to take it separately. So let's suppose I am taking this call, then this f is not required. So from Pyspark.sql function I'm importing this particular function. Yeah, but generally people write here star, whatever functions are there we can directly use it. If you don't want to use this one, then you can use Pyspark.sql import functions, and then as f. So import the functions, and the alias name I'm giving as f. So you're using as f dot the call method, whatever method you want to use, and that particular column name, let's suppose salary. And then guys this is ascending and this is guys descending. This is how guys there are three ways to sort the data. So order by directly using call and then the column name and this asc method, and for descending we are using as desc method. Similarly, data frame and then the column name asc method, data frame, column name desc method, f dot column name asc method, f dot column name dsc method. So these are guys ways to sort the data in ascending or descending way. So all this for multiple columns I have also shown you. For single column I have also shown you order by. Single column is easy. When directly use order by, and this particular column you can take it in double quotation dot show, or order by if you want this way you can go with DESC and then this column and then dot show, or you can use guys order by this particular column and the column name dot DSC or dot ASC. So anyway guys you can sort the data using dot ASC or dot DSC method, or you can directly use DSC and put this column name. Yes or no guys? So both the ways I am showing you, and this is how guys sorting will happen for the columns of a particular data frame. Am I clear, guys? Tell me yes or no.
Yeah.
So are you clear, guys? Sorting of the data in in PySpark. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So when in PySpark, when you sort multiple columns, the order is applied based on priority from left to right. Only when upper or lower case in constant in the data frame. If there's a upper case and there's a lower case, sorting will happen based on ASCII values. So guys, sorting is done, from left to right only. But if there's, uppercase and lowercase, then sorting is done, guys, based on the ASCII value. Let's suppose, guys, this is a data and we create a data frame. And let's suppose we sort it based on the name. So what will happen is that, this capital A and this small a will be compared based on this, ASCII value. There's a ASCII value of, Apple, the 65, and small, Apple has the ASCII value, 97. So now what will happen if I, short it? So first what will happen, guys? Uppercase will come and then lowercase will come. So this is what is, guys, shorting will happen. Let's suppose uppercase and lowercase is there. So simply you can remember the first the uppercase and then the lowercase. But if you want to get in, depth, then you should, remember, in this case, when the values are having uppercase and lowercase, it's based on the ASCII value, and the ASCII value of capital A is 65, so it will come first, and then the, ASCII value of small a is 97, which will come later. Similarly, B is, capital 66, or, capital B value is 66, small b is, 98, capital C is, 67, small c is 99. So in case, shorting is done for the uppercase and lowercase values, shorting is done based on the ASCII value. So guys, now this is, guys, all about this, all uppercase letter comes before this lowercase letter. So guys, now this is the shorting of entire, columns of the data frame. Now we'll move, guys, filter using isin. Check if the value is, present in a list. So we used to use, in SQL, there's something called as in. Let's suppose I want to take, this in this table, department number in, 10, 20. So I used to write like this in SQL. Yes or no, guys? Everyone used to write like this. Select a star from table where department number in 10 or 20. This means, you have to check in this table. The values either is what department 10 or the values are department 20. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no, guys? Or we can write it like this. Select a star from EMP where what, guys? Department number equals to what? 10 or what, guys? Department number equals to 20. This is the way, guys, we used to, for multiple, let's suppose department 13, 30. Again, we have to write or department number equals to 30. Instead of that, we use something called as in. Do you guys agree with me? So here, what is the thing, instead of in, we are using, guys, is in. It's something called as, in this names, I want to, check the particular name is present or not. So df dot e, e name in this, Smith and Blake, we want to, select. So what we are writing, guys, is in instead of, in what we are writing is in. Let us just see this. Let us just, guys, comment this, shorting thing, and let us just, get this values. Name in SQL, let's suppose name in, Smith, comma, Blake. So what we are doing here, what we are doing, here we are writing data frame dot, ename dot is in, and then what we are writing is Smith and Blake. Yes or no, guys? And that too, this is a list, and inside this list, this is, guys, a tuple. Yes or no, guys? This is a tuple. Yes or no, guys? And overall, this is again what inside the filter. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no, guys? This is a particular, filter, and inside this filter, what is happening, guys? This is, in this, name, we are trying to, find the Smith and Blake. So that is what we are writing. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no?
In place of in, we use here in is in, right, sir?
Is in.
Okay, sir.
Instead of, guys, in, we are using is in here. So what will be the equivalent SQL query? Can you tell me in Oracle?
Select.
Star from employee where e name in Smith Smith, and then the other one was Blake.
Blake. Yes or no, guys?
Correct, sir.
Smith and Blake. Yes or no, guys? So this is what is the, getting. Similarly, in Pyspark, what we are writing? Data frame dot, column name dot is in, and that this particular, things in bracket. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some clarity, guys? Yes or no? So how many brackets are there? One is for this filter. Yes or no, guys? This filter is, let's suppose increase the space so that we can, understand. This filter, one bracket is for filter. One bracket is for, guys, what? Is in. Yes or no? This is for is in. These values are there, this is particular list. This Smith and Blake is given in the form of a list. Yes or no, guys? Are you able to see? So df dot filter, and again you have to write what? Df dot column name dot is in, and then you have to, get that, particular values in the form of list, and that is what is shown. Are you getting some clarity, guys? This is one way I am, shown you. Again, here what we are doing, df dot filter. Yes or no, guys? And again, what I am writing, df dot, this column name is in, and here we are writing in the form of, a particular, small brackets. Yes or no, guys? Whatever the values are there. So we have passed here as a value of list. Here we are, just simply passing the values. Let's suppose, Smith, comma, Blake. Both the ways we have, shown. Any doubt that is in is, to get the values, it is equivalent to in SQL. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear till this much? Chitra, Bhuvneshwari, Gokul, are you there, guys? Prerna, Mukesh.
Yes. Yes, it's
Are you
clear.
guys understanding, guys? Is in, yes or no? So, guys, next is topic is, guys, concat. So in the tutorial, we'll see how to concatenate, multiple string columns for Pyspark data frame, okay, into a single column. In order to do this, we use, function called as concat and concat with, separator. So guys, let's suppose, I want to, concat two columns. So how to, concat two columns? So there's something called as, guys, concat method. So this will what, concat column one, comma, column two. Do you guys, remember, guys, concatenation of, columns in SQL? Yes or no, guys? How we used to, concat? What is the way? Do you remember? This is, guys, a method, we are adding a particular, column with column. I've given the name as, let's suppose merge. Concat, guys, this column method, this is column one, comma, column and column two. I can directly write, guys, concat and data frame dot column, or, name and data frame dot column name. And also, guys, this is also a way, data frame dot, simply, concat and column one and column two. Let's suppose see this one. What is happening here? This is the column name merged and concat. This is column one, comma, column two. Any doubt, guys, here? How we used to concat in SQL? Do you remember? Let's suppose I want to, concat employee number and e-name. How can I concat?
We can use concat and then the column name.
Concat will work in this or not in SQL, in Oracle, employee number. In SQL Server, it will work. One way is, let us just see from, EMP. Okay. Let us just, try to, concat this particular columns. Yes or no? This is, in Oracle also it is, supporting. Another way, do you know pipeline? Yes or no? How to do that? Select employee number and you give a pipeline symbol, right? And
Double
then we
hash.
write, e-name from, EMP. So this will also concatenate these two columns. So
Yes,
all the
sir.
ways we have to remember, yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Is that one pipeline or two pipeline?
Two, sir.
Two pipeline. Yes or no, guys? Are you able to see? This is how we concatenate. And here also how we are concatenating. You have to use this concat method. And then you have to give a column one, comma, column two. Or you can do, guys, what? You can use this call, and then you can use this column one, comma, call, column two. Or you can use what, guys? Data frame dot column name, data frame dot column name. And then you can use this concat method. Concat is basically used to concatenate, two columns. Yes or no, guys?
So you use merge also, some column merge or something.
No, this is column, name. Okay.
Okay,
So
column.
with column has a particular, syntax. What is the syntax for with column? Tell me. With column is having a particular syntax. What is that syntax? Tell me.
Column name or
First, you have to give the column name. So what is the column name here, Mukesh? What is the column name? Merged.
merge.
Here
Merged.
I've given merge one. Here I've any name you can just
Any
give.
name,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, got
And
it.
then you can give a comma and expression. Okay, what is expression? And any, any transformation you want to do. So all these lines of codes are what? The transformation,
Transformation.
transformation,
Trans
transformation. So what is the transformation? We are using
Concatenation.
concat, and then we are using this, call method if we want to do anything with this particular column, and then comma, column, and then this is particular, particular column. And similarly, we are using this expression concat, and let's suppose we take the data frame and this particular column, data frame, this column is the concat, and then we'll take as, column one, comma, column two. Yes or no?
Words. Yeah. Thank
Are
you,
you
sir.
getting some clarity, guys, how to concatenate the, columns?
Yes, sir.
So guys, I'm going, very slowly so that you can, understand. So concatenate, string columns with a separator. Let's suppose, we want to concatenate, two columns with a separator. So what we'll use? Instead of concat, we'll use a concat underscore, WS that will, concatenate the column with the separator. If you want to give any guys, separator, you can give that also. Let us just see. So this time, guys, it's almost the same, but here what we are doing is that we are, giving a separator. Here we have given a underscore, here we have given underscore, here we have given pipeline. That means this columns will be concatenated, and between that, the values, there will be a underscore. Here also there will be a underscore. Let's suppose give here two underscore. Okay, so here will be three underscore. Here will be a pipeline. And then guys, same ways, data frame that column one, comma data frame, comma column one, or call and then this particular, column and then call this particular column or this, concatenate with a space, and this is column one, comma column two. Let us just execute this one. So now what is the, difference here? See, this one, merged. What is the difference? Here we are getting a separator called as underscore.
Underscore. Yeah.
Here we are getting how many separators, Mukesh?
Three underscore.
And here what we will get? Pipeline. Yes.
Pipeline. Yes. And it's
getting-
simple to use.
Are you getting some idea, guys, how we are using concatenator with, separator, how we are using concatenator, concatenating two columns without separator? Are you getting some idea, guys? Yes or no? What is with column? It will add a column. Yes or no, guys? Or you can rename a column. How you can do that? You'll use with column, and then, guys, you'll give a column name, and then, whatever expression you want, you can give here. Are you getting some, ideas, guys? Yes or no? See the code, let me know.
Yeah.
I know, guys, Pyspark, syntax in the beginning, it will look, you guys, a little bit, it looks, a little bit, different from the other things. But if you try to, concentrate on the word concat, and if you know SQL, you can understand at least, it will concatenate the two column. In, you can understand is like, SQL. In, let's suppose name one, comma name two. So is-in will be like in operator. Try to, relate it with SQL so that, at least you will get some understanding syntax, filter. So you can understand it will be like where it will, filter the record, filter or where, order by, it will, sort the data like, SQL. So if you have some idea of SQL, guys, it will be, little bit, easier. So this is, guys, a particular, concat. Okay. So let's suppose we want to get the distinct record, distinct rows, so how can we get, guys, distinct, rows is that df dot, guys, distinct. Okay. If I want to get the distinct, records, so I will use, guys, there's something called as df dot distinct method. This will give my guys, distinct records. Distinct means what, guys? There should not be any duplicate. Yes or no? Let us just see. For all these records are, guys, distinct only. So we have got this, if any duplicated record was there, it would have not given. So this is how, guys, we get the distinct record.
Sir, it is means the record is distinct based on which column or which value?
Based on entire record,
Entire record.
all the values. Yes or no? Let's suppose in SQL, I have to check, this record is, particular, unique or not. How can you check, Mukesh? Let's suppose this is an employee table. Okay. And I want the unique record, from this, table. So how can I get it?
Code.
Let's suppose, in this department, number. Okay. Let's suppose for this, department number only, I want the unique, records. The unique, department number. So how can I get it? For a unique, department number is very simple, right? What you can write? You can write here, distinct. What you can write? Department number from the state.
From EMP.
Yes or no? Yes or no? This is, this is what? This is the only for this department number, the distinct. But let's suppose I want, for this, entire, record. So what I have to do? I will have to write, guys, the combination, right? All the column names. Let's suppose employee number, comma, e name. Are you able to understand?
Yes, yes.
department number from this employee, yes or no? This will give, a distinct, based on this particular, based on this particular, columns, yes or no, Mukesh? Why this error has come? Distinct spelling is wrong.
Yes, correct.
DIS, distinct, yes or no? Are you able to see? So this will be a combination, yes or no, Mukesh? You can write all the, columns, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is also, group by, and then you can check, the count should not be greater than one. I will tell you when I will tell you group by. Again, I will tell you how to, check these guys, get the unique records. So are you getting this, idea? What is this distinct doing? It is giving me the distinct record. Yes or no, guys? For a particular column, if I want, what I can do? df dot, select, that particular column dot distinct dot show. Let us just see. So guys, are you seeing the comparison of this query to what, guys? SQL queries, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Are you getting, guys, this one? This is Pyspark code. So how we are writing here? Select distinct department number from EMP. How we are writing in Pyspark? Data frame dot select, and then you have to give the column name, that too in a double quotation. That means you make the column name as a string. Then dot, and then you give a method called as distinct. Then you have to see that values. Then you give a method called as show. Are you getting some ideas, guys? How we are writing in SQL, how we are writing in Pyspark, and how the things are working? Yes or no, guys? Distinct. Are you getting some ideas, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So, guys, this is how we are going to um, uh, move, okay? And this is the way how we are going to proceed. So this is, guys, let's suppose you have to count the distinct department number. So what you can do, you can just write what? df dot select department number dot distinct dot count, and this will give what? Count of distinct department. Let us just see here. There are three distinct department. Mukesh, if I want distinct department count in employee table, how can I get it? Count of distinct department. Does anyone knows in SQL how to get the distinct department number count?
Count of distinct.
Select count
And then
and distinct
okay.
department number
Hmm.
from EMP. Correct.
How much we will get? Output 3 records are there, distinct, right?
Correct, sir.
Are you able to see? How we are writing in SQL? Data frame dot select, and then this department. Now we're printing the output distinct and dot count. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Count and that again that dot show. Then it will give.
No, we are printing the result, right? You're getting the output as 3. Are you? Yes or no? Yes or no,
Got it.
Mukesh? Are you getting this 3? What should be the
Yes.
output?
3.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because after count, we cannot, use this,
Show.
show. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So this is how, guys, we got the distinct, department number count. Yes or no, guys? So, guys, let us just here, guys, start this, removing of columns and duplicates in this, tomorrow, and then we will go to group by and, all these things, guys, tomorrow we'll start, guys, trim. And trim is just, we'll remove the trailing blank spaces. So this will not take much time. All this I'll trim or trim and, trim. Then we'll go to the actual thing is, guys, I want to start and finish tomorrow, the group by and how we, grouping the data, what is aggregate here, and how we are, grouping, based on one column, multiple columns. So all those things we'll see based on the grouping. So once I do, guys, grouping, then, grouping will take time. And then we will go to, guys, window function. And then we have to go, and the main thing is, guys, joins. Because, guys, to get the data from source and target, what are the ways? Can you tell me? Let's suppose, we want to compare the data present in source and, not present in, target, or say vice versa, data present in target and not present in, target, and not present in, source. So what are the ways? Can you tell me? What are the ways? Techniques?
Minus.
Yeah, one way is, guys, set operator. Yes or no? One is what? Set operator. Using what, guys? Minus.
Minus.
What is the other way?
Accept all.
That is like minus only, right? What is the other way, guys? There's something called as joins. Have you heard about that? I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Using the left outer join and then checking that the value is null for the data which is not matching. Yes or no? Have you used joins anytime to, validate the data which is present in source or present in target, and not present in source? Yes or no, Bhuvneshwari, Gitanjali, have you ever used?
Yes, sir.
So you can put a full outer join and you can just, check that the values are null. Yes or no, wherever the columns are null. Okay. Or you can put, let's suppose I want the values which is present in, source and not present in target. What I can do, tell me? I can put what? Source, left outer join, what, guys? Target, and on, let's suppose, E dot department number equals to D dot, let's suppose this is the joining condition. And what, guys? Let's suppose this you want to check for the in department number column. So what you can write, E dot, let's suppose source is E. Okay, we have given alias name E. So E dot department number is null. This is source minus target. I wanted target minus source. So whatever target left outer join and a source on, again same condition. And what we'll write here, guys, instead of, let's suppose the target is D, so D dot department number is null. So all these things, you should be knowing as a, uh, guys, as an ETL tester. And next is, guys, Excel to Excel validation using what? VLOOKUP. Do you guys remember these things? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Do you guys remember, guys, these things? Yes or no?
Yes.
Excel to
Yes,
Excel
yes,
validation, file to file, all these validations, but what we will do, guys, we'll use, guys, Pyspark and Python code, and we will, finish this. So, no, guys.
Yeah.
So now we will, guys, proceed with, this in the next lecture. Okay, let me just, stop it. And let us just, guys, let us, before, stopping, let us just, guys, revise what we have, learned. Just, it will take, 1 minute, and we will just, finish this session. So I think we started from, sorting the data, and we saw, guys, how to sort the data using order by call and this particular column name. Ascending or descending, we'll use, guys, dot ASC or dot DESC. And sorting for multiple columns is always done based on the first column. If the values are same, then, we'll go for the multiple, columns. This is what we have learned for, sorting of, the columns. We can use data frame name and the column name dot ASC, data frame name and the column name dot DESC. This, guys, sorting of the data we saw today. And then for the ASCII, uppercase and lowercase, it's based on the ASCII value, or we can summarize uppercase words will come first, then the lowercase. Is in is like in. If we want to check a particular column values are present in this columns, we can use is in method. And similarly, guys, we can, also see, guys, there's something called as, concatenate one or two, multiple, columns. So we saw here, with column, we can give the column name, concatenate, we can use call method, column one, comma, call, and column two, or we can use concatenate column one, column two, or we can use concatenate data frame and the column name and column, another column name. And with separator, guys, similarly, if I want any separator, then I can, use this concatenate, with separator, which I can write here, concatenate with separator, and I can put the separator, and then, guys, the column one and column two, or data frame column one, column two. After this, guys, to get the distinct rows, we have used a method called as, distinct. And if I want the distinct, if I wanted to select it, so I saw you select that particular column, distinct and shows. If I want to count distinct department number, so df dot, select department number dot distinct dot count. And this is what, counting the distinct department numbers. And guys, for removing the column and duplicate using drop, we will see, guys, tomorrow. That's all for today, guys. Have a nice day. And I will share you